Hello guys and girls. I don't do so much updates since I'm in China, but I'm gonna do one now just because I feel geeky. Okay, so um, this is where I play and work and live. This is Blank Space Bar or Blank Space Cafe. I don't know how to call it, but it's pretty awesome. I'm in Changzhou, China, by the way. Um, yeah. Anyway, nothing so special. But this is our stage, the Blank Space Band. We are 6 people. We have a singer from Canada, Quebec, Jeanne Buisson-Latulippe. We have 2 horns, 1 trombone and 1 saxophone from Ukraine. Our drummer is also from Ukraine. We have a guitar player from China, a very good one, and myself on keyboards and bass. Actually, I'm not playing the bass guitar, but I play the bass anyway. So this is my setup. This is the reason why I'm doing this video, because I love this setup and I want to share. So I got a Nord Stage 2. This is my main keyboard. I also use this as my bass. And I got a Nord Electro 2. This is just my, second keyboard, but I mostly use it for solos. And I've got a Moog Slim Fatty that I control via MIDI with the Nord Stage. I just use this for one sound for solos. Down here I have just like sustain pedal and expression pedal that controls the Moog filter. I'm gonna get into details about that because I think it's a nice setup. I've got the Boss DD7 delay for the Moog and 2 amps. I have a small Roland amps for my keyboards, like keyboard stuff, but I said I'm the bass player, so actually the bass is coming from the synth part of the Nord Stage, and the synth part is going through a different output to the bass amp. So I have a bass amp just for the synth of the Nord Stage, which is my bass. Okay, so now I use basically just very few sounds. By the way, this is a kind of jazz band, but not traditional jazz band. We play jazz, but we play fusion stuff and pop, but always in our own style. We used to play Chinese music also before, because we had a Chinese singer, but now we don't anymore. Well, the guitar player is singing sometimes, but anyway. So yeah, the sounds I use, usually just electric piano, or piano. I use the upright piano. This is also the same thing, just different bass setup. Organ. As far as the organ is concerned, I use the Nord Stage 2 as my lower manual, so like all the chords and bass stuff. I use this one as my upper manual for leads, like. So it's a bit older, it doesn't sound as good as the Nord Stage, but it's good enough for extra stuff. Sometimes I just use it as a like softer electric piano also, or clavinet. For those that know Robo Jazz. The Moog. Okay, so the Moog is the thing I like to use the most, I think, but I don't use it so much. But anyway, my setup is that it's always on. It's always there. I control it with the extern part of the Nord stage. It's always on, but you cannot hear it unless I do this. So let me just this is this. Then when I use a pedal, it's just bring it to life. So it's always on, but this is controlling the filter. So when it's like this, the filter is totally down, so there's no sound. But when I bring it up, it's like a wah-wah. And I always use it with with another sound. So mostly the electric piano, or sometimes the organ sounds cool. Sorry, organ. I just found out that the Moog sounds better with another sound at the same time. So yeah, that's what I do. Now the bass. The bass is also always on. I always have a bass set up for every sound on the Nord stage, and it's on the left part, of course. And I also use it with whatever sound I have at the time. Like if it's a electric piano, and then here bass comes in, but the electric piano is still there. When I use piano, it's a different bass sound, like a upright bass. If I play swing, I turn off the piano on the left hand, so it's more like a sounds more like a real upright bass, kind of. And that's it. So, and of course, like, I do a lot of switching between the two keyboards. Usually I keep this one set up to the organ so I can do quick solos without having to change sounds on the Nord stage, because I'm playing bass. So I always have my two hands busy, so I cannot change the sounds while I'm playing bass and doing the chords. So I need another keyboard just to, I just need to move my hand, and that's all. I got another sound. Also, like, I don't know, you don't know maybe the Chinese New Year thing, but we just finished the Chinese New Year holiday. And during the whole Chinese New Year, our guitar player, which is Chinese, was back to his hometown. So we had no guitar for 2 weeks, and no bass, because I'm the bass player. So I was like the only guy doing harmony and bass in the band for 2 weeks. It was a bit of a challenge, but it was fun. So, okay, I'm just gonna shut up and play a little bit.